What's going on, YouTube? Your boy Hella here. Listen, a lot of people have been asking me, what's the right thing to bring to the field? I'm going to the field for the first time. What should I bring with me that'll make sure that I have a good day and that I don't get too beat up or whatever? So I thought I'd make a video and I'll show you guys what I bring to the field. Hopefully that helps you guys figure out what you want. You don't have to bring every last thing in your arsenal. I do bring a little bit of stuff when I go. So let's take a look and I'll show you what I end up bringing down to the field with me. First off, obviously your jerseys. You got to bring your jerseys. You don't want to get your clothes all stained up, so go out and buy something if you want. You don't really have to. I see people playing all the time in just t-shirt, jeans, a hoodie, and it works just fine for them. I just don't want to dirty my clothes all up like that. So I always bring my jersey, my pants. I got a nice pair of invert pants. And I also bring my backup jersey, my Smart Parts jersey. You never know, you might fall, rip up your jersey or something, and I just, want to look fresh all the time. So what can I say? That's what I do. Moving on from the jerseys, obviously I have my gear bag. First thing I always make sure that I have with me in my gear bag is my toolbox. Because quite frankly, if you mess up your gun while you're playing, if you mess up your hopper while you're playing, you're going to have a pretty lousy day. You're going to have your gun in the shop or something, and who wants to do that all day? So then the next thing I'll make sure that I always have is my my marker. My primary is my E-Tech 2. She shoots amazing, so I always make sure that this is in my bag. I always bring a backup gun with me as well. Some people might not have two guns. I'm lucky enough to have two, so I bring my other one with me. That would be my shocker, and that's right over here. My shocker NXT has a Dynasty board in it. I always make sure I have this, if for nothing else, just in case my gun jams up or messes up, or one of my buddies' guns jams up or messes up. I'll always make sure that I have another one with me, so their day's not ruined. That's pretty much all I have with that. I have my cleats, so I don't feel like busting my ass every day. So I bring a pair of cleats with me, make sure I'm not going to fall all over the place. Then here's my full gear. My gear bag looks pretty big. It actually isn't as heavy as you might think, but I'll show you why it isn't in a second. Inside here I have my backup hopper, which is my Halo. Just in case one hopper messes up, don't want to ruin the day. So I bring my backup with me. My 6845 is in here with the dye rhino cover. I don't really feel like pulling it out, but you really can see it in there. My pod pack is in here as well. You can see that guy right there. Boom, boom. Over here, in its matching bag, is my mask. I'll try and break into this real fast. I should have had this out, and I wouldn't have had so much of a problem. But, there we go. My mask always comes with me. Right here. Do I bring a backup mask to the field? Sometimes. If I have a friend who's coming with me and doesn't usually play all that much, I will bring a backup mask. I have my backup mask right up there. You can't really see it. It's kind of dark in my room right now. But for the most part, I don't bring that. I also have a third hopper, but I don't really bring that with me anywhere either. So, whatever. Moving on. Now, this is the bulk of my bag. I do bring with me a second bag to the field. I think, why don't you just jam everything in there? Well, I'll show you why. So inside my bag, let's rip into here. This is where I keep all my paint, my pods, and things like that, as well as little things like my knee pads and stuff like that. So I'll crack into here. Here's my knee pads. I got some Empire knee pads. Actually, aren't too expensive and they're pretty decent. My main rotor, my dye. That's in this bag as well, with the speed feet. As well as all my pods, which at the moment happen to be filled with paint. When I go to the field, I'm going to go ahead and take the rotor out. It's going to be on my gun. My knee pads will be on me. So this whole area inside my bag, it's pretty deep, will be empty. Inside there are going to go my bags of paint. I don't like carrying boxes of paint around the field. They're just cumbersome and awkward, and who wants to just lug a box of balls around the field? So I don't keep the bag with me. I put it all in here. The reason I have a separate bag for all this is A, that bag will get really heavy, and B, I can opt to not throw this around, so that if I throw that bag around with all the stuff that's in it, I have a chance of popping some balls, and I don't really want to do that. But that's what's in here. I also have another little side compartment. My side compartment down here has my squeege and my gloves. Boom, boom. So that's pretty much what I bring to the field. I don't really bring a whole lot more than that. There's really not a whole lot else you need. Other than that, the only thing I can say is Maybe if you want to invest in some forearm pads or anything like that, you can always bring that. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully that helps answer some questions. If you guys have any more questions, like I always say, please don't hesitate. Shoot a message, shoot a comment, do something. Hit me up. I'll always be there to answer your questions. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. Ella's out.